Hi everyone, in this video we're going to take a look at Orbu. Now I posted a video about this game and also have an tutorial review on my blog, but I haven't properly reviewed it in a video. So let's do it right now. Now the developer of Orbu described it quite properly. It calls it cute golfing style AR game. Now the gameplay itself, the gameplay mechanics are very simple. All you need to do is just swipe in order to move those little cute animals like a slingshot and try to bring them to an end location. So you start with this little level, and the game has a tutorial, so it will explain to you, how to control the level, resize it, rotate it, and moving around, and also how to play. So here I'm just placing the game level. This was actually at the zoo, which is a good location for this type of game. That's the reason I plan to review it actually there. And then you can start playing. Now this game was released back then in December 21st, 2017, but since then the developer added some more levels, I think 10 more levels, and added kind of a playground place where you can actually do different types of things other than the standard gameplay. I'll talk about it later on. Here you can see the tutorial, so just expand images and drag and release in order to release I wanted to say a golf ball, but this is actually a very cute animal. Again, you start with this animal, and after a few levels it changes to another animal. And again, the goal is to try to bring it to the end location, as you can see, but also there are some butterflies and other sub-objectives in different levels which you need to complete in order to obtain the 3 stars, because if you don't, you're gonna get a kind of a lower rating. Now, depending on your swipe, if you do a long swipe, it's going to be like a harder hit. And if you do it very small, it's just going to move the creature just a bit forward. As you can see, there was the butterfly there on the top right side. You just need to click on it in order to collect it. These are it's not stars, but it's like stars. If you do everything, in the round, you're going to get the 3 rating. Now, at any point, you can actually reset the level and move it around and change the size. I like to play it very large. Look how beautiful it is. And speaking about level design, this is beautiful, beautiful game. Just beautiful. And it's inspired by some of Japanese gardens, if I'm not wrong, because I've been in some Japanese gardens. It look quite similar. Anyways, there's a camera button over there which allows you to take pictures because the game looks so cool. I'm sure some of you will enjoy just taking some snapshots and from different angles and share it with your friends. Now, as you can see, those are the levels that I need to complete. Just so you know, some of the levels are designed in a way that, and the entire game was designed in a way that it encourages the player to move around the environment and search for different angles just to get a better look at how the level is designed, so you know where to position yourself. And some of the things are going to be a bit hidden. So you actually, for example, a butterfly, we're going to be hidden in a place where it's not, you won't be able to see it clearly unless you change an angle and move, and then you can see where it's located. And the other thing is that some of the paths are actually only visible, and you only be able to control your character well and position it properly once you are located yourself in a different angle than the starting point. For example, let's look at this level, and as you can see here, and I was quite confused what to do here, I actually forgot. As you can see, there's a hint there where the butterfly is, so we need to change an angle in order to locate it, then you need to tap it in order to collect it. Again, I'm changing an angle, and then I tap it and collect it. And as you can see, there's a path below there. I was just playing badly here. There's a path. You can actually push your character on the ground, and there's a path that goes underneath that bridge, and then you need to change an angle in order to swipe it properly. Again, I did a mistake there. You shouldn't push it to the water. It's a mistake again and again. No brain. You need to push it on the path in order to lead it to the endpoint over there. Now the reason I got a very low score is because it took me like forever, too many shots in order to accomplish this. Here you can see another character, a little cute turtle, which again, the same rules apply here, but you need to figure out, how to solve those certain levels. And again, it's a bit different for each level. Here, for example, I just thought, oh my god, I'm just gonna push it and that's it. It's so easy, but it's not that easy because you need to think a bit. You can't just push it hard because it won't reach the end. All I needed to do is just push it a bit forward towards the start part of the ramp, and then use a second swipe in order to make it jump into the end location. Now in terms of difficulty, again, the game is not hard, but not too easy either. And this is why it will also appeal to children who just want a casual, simple, fun augmented reality game to play. Another good thing about this app is because the way it's designed, you can actually play it on the table or very large size, like I did outdoors. And because the game is placed in a relatively low angle, so you need to point down your device, you don't feel hand fatigue. Now the reason for this is because you are holding the device in a low angle, already below shoulder height and facing down, so it doesn't put stress on the muscles as much as compared to other games that require you to hold the device upwards and at a shoulder level. Having said that, on the iPad it was a bit annoying because you can't just hold the device and swipe with the just when you hold the device in two hands. You need to hold the device and use the other hand in order to swipe. Again, with the iPad, because the iPad weighs quite a lot, it was a bit uncomfortable. Not something, big deal, but, just a bit of uncomfortable. Now, if you're taking this game more seriously than I did, at least at the point where I'm playing at the zoo, you want to nail those 3 star ratings each time, right? This is the goal, to try to make sure that you nail it right. This means with the least amount of shots, and of course completing all those sub-objectives. As you can see at the top right, those are complete for this particular level. Of course, if it's going to take too much time, it also will affect your score, so make sure you just nail it right. I also find this game to be very relaxing. I mean, the theme itself is very relaxing, including the music, very calm and relaxing. I actually enjoyed it because after I finished, just seeing things around, I just found a place where I can just play comfortably, and I just launched the app and enjoying playing it. And also wanted to see what other levels the developer added, and to see all the other features, including the playground, which I'm going to show you very, very soon. Now, I have to admit that the design for the game itself, it was one of the things that really excited me the most, because I just not used seeing such original designs in augmented reality games, and this one was particularly exciting and unique. So the design really matches the pace of the game and the relaxing atmosphere. And as you can see, it was designed really well, because it's not like squarish. As you can see, those rocks and everything, the level is the surrounding part is actually designed to blend well with different types of environments. You see, it's not very, very strict lines, which you can see some rocks and trees. It just blends well with it doesn't matter where you place it, just blend well with the environment. It actually blended really well when I put it on slightly darker surfaces, but overall it looked great on the grass, on the pavement, everywhere I put it. It just blend well with the environment. It looks really good. So indeed, Orbu has something magical in it, and it's actually, if you like those mini golf games, if you play some in augmented reality, I play some. Many of them were went that good, so I actually was exciting to come a game that kind of borrows these controls and brings this gameplay experience in a more original, interesting, and exciting way. The reason I said that is because some of the mini golf games that I try were actually long levels, kind of big, and here it just encompasses the experience in a relatively very small area, as you can see. It just uses the pathing and different sub-objectives to make it more interesting to play. But still, you can see kind of a squarish area, and it's relatively very small. And even if you played it on your table in a small size, it's still a fun experience. So this is something the developer has done, and it was implemented very well, and it plays well in augmented reality, because sometimes you don't have the space and you just want to play in a very small space, like on your bed or on your table, and still enjoy the experience. So in this case, it works really well. Now the thing is that as an adult gamer, I find it to be kind of too easy. You understand what I mean? I want to have some more challenge, to get stuck, what I mean, to just say to myself, all right, how I'm going to approach to solve this particular level. And this is something that I actually didn't experience, but I wanted to. Still, did I enjoy it? Absolutely yes. But again, I can understand the decision, and overall, again, it's not that I didn't get stuck at some points. I actually did, and I did some really silly mistakes. But again, overall, I enjoyed this experience very much. Here you can see our little turtle, which is spirit statue, and this is the end with this creature, and then we're going to move on to another creature. So you can see the playground experience that we're talking about. There are 5 different experiences. Each one is unique and interesting. Again, this is not part of the level. Yes, something different that you can experience here. There are all the 4 characters, beautifully, so cute, and you can tap on them and they react, doing some cute animation. So it's really cute. Now the other one is also really nice, and I really like it. It's kind of a Zen Garden where you need to move around and search for just the butterflies. There are 3 of them to locate. Search 2. I'm gonna try later to search for the 3rd one. I have a feeling he's hiding somewhere, maybe above the tree or somewhere else. Anyway, I didn't finish it just yet. And the other one, actually gonna see soon, is gonna use ARKit's vertical surface detection, again using different types of elements of the technology in order to provide unique AR experiences. And this one I actually really like. As you can see, there are stickers, with 2D stickers. We can just scan a wall, and then it detects the wall, and then you can position those sticker on the wall itself. So you just tap, and on the wall tap on the sticker you want to place, and on the wall, and you can it looks really, really nice. You can drag it around. Again, really nice experience, especially after you play the game and you kind of created a little bond with those emotional bond with those little creatures. You can just put them on walls on your room or wherever you are at the moment using the app. The other one is a 3D painting experience, and there's another one which also really cool. So I just let you to find out and try it all by yourself. So this is it. This is Orbu, a fantastic little game for iOS. I highly recommend go and download it right now. And if you have kids, download and show them this app. I'm sure they're gonna love it. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and tap this bell button over there, near the subscribe button, so you can get notified when I release a new video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.